Hey guys, and welcome to our very first episode of Let's Play Moon Hunters. So I'm really excited to play this game. It's a roguelike that the developers, I emailed them and requested permission to play the game on the channel, and they actually sent me a free key. So thank you, developers. It's developed by Kit Fox Games, and here's what they say about the game. Moon Hunters is a myth-weaving adventure for 1 to 4 players solving ancient mysteries and building mythologies. Explore a hand-painted pixel art world that's randomly generated yet rich with legends, non-linear stories, and secrets. How will you be remembered? So it's a roguelike. Let's go ahead and we'll just get in and we'll talk more about the game. So we have a number of different characters we can be. Spellblade, Ritualist, Druid, or Witch. Now I did start a game and play around with it a little bit to understand the controls, and in that one I played the Ritualist. So let's just look here. So Spellblade, he's quick, and I kind of like this guy. I did really like this one. That's the one I played. Let's go with this one. She's arranged type of attack. She has ranged attack. Sorry, words are so hard. So we're gonna just be Wild Firefly, and let's go ahead and confirm and get into the game. Ready. Okay, so we're from 2 different tribes. Now, I haven't done a lot of research into this game, guys. I kind of wanted to play it a little bit blind. Like I said, I just jumped in and figured out the controls a little bit. So I don't know a ton about it, but I know that obviously the tribes must have some sort of effect, and I apologize if you hear my dog barking in the background. He is literally quiet, does nothing until I put on these headphones and start recording, and then the minute that happens, he starts barking at things. He knows I'm talking about him. He just came out. I'm gonna go Wolf Clan because although this is odd for a Montana girl, I think wolves are cool.
Perhaps you've met them in a dream. The heroes that walked among us. Their stories taught us how to endure difficult times. For generations, we looked to them for strength, for guidance. Journeys end, but stories live on. Long ago, in this land we call Issaria, our heroes were just travelers trying to find a way home.
All right, nice and short intro there. Okay, I'm getting hungry. We need to find somewhere to camp before the first moon feast tomorrow. Okay, so if I right click, I shoot this little thing, and if I left click, I do that, which I think sucks enemies into that and holds them there. Speaking of enemies, so see, yeah, it kind of holds them there, which gives me a chance to. This character is a lot of like running away. She does best from a ranged attack. There we go. Which is kind of my ideal attack. That's kind of why I'm glad when I chose her and I was playing around with her, I was like, well, yep, this is appropriate. This is how I like to attack. So we can destroy certain things on the field, rocks and stuff. I really know like nothing about this game. I just kind of want to play it with you guys, play it kind of blind with you guys. Okay, 2 figures argue by torchlight. Now, is there an easier way to, I guess I have to click. The infant deserves a chance at a normal human life. The Wolf Clan cares for orphan cubs and babes alike. Let the village adopt him. Why be normal? Oh, Ninetta, the Shrine Maiden. Why be normal when he can be extraordinary? Let him be raised by the Great Mother herself to take over for me as caretaker of the shrines. You there, Wild Firefly. What is the most important thing in this life? Happiness or purpose? I think you find happiness in purpose sometimes. At least that's what I'm finding. So we're going to say purpose. There, you see, life is short. We must strive to make our mark now while we can. So this is cool. So I guess your choices kind of affect the world. Very well. And this is Icarus Zephyra. Let us plan the babe's introduction as shrine apprentice at the first moon feast then. You helped an orphan baby become a shrine apprentice. You gain reputation as prideful. Okay. So I think that the different traits that you get can affect your stats, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay, so we have a limited range with our Ah, is it? Oh, no, we just can't destroy that. Okay, let's go keep exploring before we decide to camp for the night. I can destroy these. We're gonna get those. What are those? That's the currency. I did get to like the village and sorry guys. I know you can probably hear my dog in the background. May I be guided by the Queen of Heaven. This is the Sirbian stone. May I be guided by the Queen of Heaven and Silver Sister in consecrating this stone and my travels. I really like the art style of this. You know, it's kind of got a little bit of an 8-bit thing going on here, but the art style of the graphics of the game, like the characters and stuff are really unique, and I really like them. I like that. I like a sketchier art style anyways, and I've never been one to mind 8-bit. In fact, you can now click with mushroom for this and all for future journeys. Nice. I've kind of played a lot of 8-bit games before it got popular again. I would go and I would download words. Really, what's wrong with me today? Download old DOS games and use DOS emulator. And I remember this one that I would play. It was like a wolf simulator. Maybe I'll do a preview of it on here. It's just a really old DOS game that doesn't really do much. Okay, so our health isn't awesome. I don't really see much else that we can explore. Maybe I'm missing. Oh, there's nothing up there. Yeah, I think we've kind of explored the whole thing. So let's go exit the map. The exit's over here. If you look at our little mini map. And go ahead and camp. Camp. E. Are you sure you want to camp for the night? Yes, we are sure. You begin to camp for the night. Outskirts are cleared. Long ago, before she became a hero, Wild Firefly was sharp student of shadow magics. Cool. Okay, it seems safe here. Let's camp. So I know that there's different options here that you can do, and they are going to affect different traits. And okay, so here are the traits, and this is what they affect. So I don't see the one that we got. So we can keep watch, we can hunt, we can rest. We can't, or we could cook, we can stargaze. Hunt gets us strength and spirit. Faith gives us plus 10 max energy. Charm gives us leadership. This is leadership and so this is charm and endurance. Stargaze gives us intellect and faith. Let's do that. We're going to stargaze. Wild Firefly tries to study the skies, but loses interest quickly and sings a song instead. We gave 2 intellect and a reputation as foolish. Well, that's probably appropriate. Let's pack up. We're nearly home now. The first moon feast. Gosh, I really like this art style. Oh, I'm trying to click with my mouse. You have to move your thing over and hit E. I'm trying to take a drink. Okay, so this is the village, and this is about as far as I got. I kind of talked to a couple people, but I didn't want to ruin anything. I felt like I kind of had more or less gotten the... So Lehumi, the merchant. Ah, yes, a hero of the ages. That's you, certainly. Yes, he. Especially when you spend your opals. Ah, opals, that's what they're called. Okay, so we can get a soul rip. Yeah, we're not going to spend our opals on anything right now, because we really don't have a lot of them. Let's just go around and talk to people. Zore Nakal. Oh, my worries are small and petty compared to yours, I'm sure. Best of luck with your travels. Nobody's... You know, I hate when people say that, and I do that all the time too. When you trivialize your own... Ooh, and Kidu, we could have been him. You trivialize your own issues because somebody else might have issues too that might be different than yours, that you might perceive as being worse than yours, and they might perceive as being worse too. But everybody has issues, and yes, some issues are worse. Obviously, stuff going on in the Middle East right now is not good, but we all go through stuff, and it's not good to trivialize either our own stuff or other people's stuff. The elder will need guidance in the years to come. It's fortunate he listens to me sometimes. So it's interesting that the characters that we aren't playing are here. Adopted Mick. We need the most ripe fruits for the first moon feast. I think, yeah, we can go in there. Let's talk to these guys. The villagers debate the virtues and risk of cooking soup versus cooking stew. I think the main difference between soup and stew is that stew cooks a lot longer. I don't know. I'm Ninita. Yeah, see, this is another one we could have been. My tea leaves form no patterns in my cup. No skulls or birds or blades. It's just a mushy mess. What does it mean? Yeah, I think that's pretty much the main difference between stew and soup, but somebody else. I like cooking, but I'm not like a recipe follower. I'll look up recipes and then I'll do something kind of close but completely different. I heard about a cat that can teach you to talk to animals, but listening to my lazy cat hasn't taught me anything at all. Oh, that's a pretty cat. I love Siamese colored cats like that. My cat is all black. Meow. My cat hasn't taught me much about life either. Rune Brune. The Great Mother took her time with you, didn't she? You must look bewitching in moonlight. Well, thank you. I'm flattered. Wish men these days talked like that. The elders swap nostalgic stories of mistakes in their youth. Perhaps someone more patient would listen to their rambling. We won't, because we're not patient. That's interesting. So those traits affect gameplay stuff. Not yet. Let's make sure we have time. The evil sun takes his time in setting. So interesting, the way they structured the mythology in this, that the sun is evil and the moon is good. It's like I used to study Egyptology like when I was a kid. When I was in 5th grade. I remember I had this little. We went to. I don't remember where it was, but we went to this museum and we got a little. I don't know. You remember those like kids you can get at Barnes and Noble that like teach you how to do stuff? Well, I got one that was for like digging like Egyptian things. It was like a block of sandstone or like sand dried together, and you like got little tools that you could dig out what it had in it. I don't remember what my point was of that, so we're just gonna move on. Elder Bozzy, it's time to start. Yes, we're ready. I was hoping that you'd say that. Elder Bozzy is a woman. Cool. I hope there's enough cake for everyone.
The village gathered to feast and watch the moon rise. Everyone sang into the darkness to welcome the full moon. But she didn't rise. The singing stopped. Panic spread across the village.
There's nothing to fear. The Wolf Clan has overcome every calamity. We will make this great mother proud until her return. Wild Firefly, you have to figure out what's happened. If you can find a sworn priestess, maybe she can help. Okay, so we've got a mission. Do we talk? Can we talk to anyone? Yeah, let's talk. Zorai Nicole. Okay. Tibira, how could you leave me to face this alone? I don't know who Tibira is. Okay, they don't want to talk to us. Don't want to talk to us. Do you want to talk to us? Yeah. You hear soft snoring. Gorak fell asleep up in the tree. All right, let's head out. Yes, we're going to leave. All right, so we have some options on where we can go. We can go Primiva Copus. I'm not sure what these mean. Okay, let's try Merchant Spirit Gate. Merchant. Let's go over here into this wooded area. I know there were other ones up top there, but this looks good. Okay, so we've got to be on watch. There's going to be enemies around every corner. Okay. Oh, I should let myself get further away when I do that. Nice. Getting the hang of this. Ooh, we got a heart. And lots of opals. Let's tab in here. What does teleporting do? Oh, that is useful. Okay, we're going to definitely use that. Oop, I'm not a very good aim, am I? What's this? I don't know what we got. Let's look around some more. Oh, here's somebody to talk to. The young priestess strums, singing a ballad of worship to the Silver Sister. You don't know this song. Dance. You move your body as the music dictates, taking joy in the song while it lasts. You seek the four-faced goddess, as do I. Perhaps we can find her ancient temple. We may find answers. Should we search together? Yeah, why not? I'll pack up my things and meet you at your camp tonight, then after my evening prayers. Silver Sister's blessing on you. Okay, so it looks like we have another member of our party. Nice. These buggers are fast. Let's teleport. Okay. Ooh, a mushroom. Oh, I'm gonna keep accidentally hitting the space button. I'm not sure what we just got there. Awesome. Ooh, we can talk to the fire. Let's go ahead and talk to the fire. Oh, they're spirits. The dancing flames give you no heat, yet seem to whisper as they burn. Perhaps they could be powerful weapons. Let's... I don't want to be greedy. Let's listen. We Anunnaki 300 burn for freedom, open the gate. The whispering stops and the flames flare before disappearing. So we did gain something from that. Holy mother of... yeah. Okay, we're gonna die. Holy smokes, that scared me. That board is just like... I don't know what's at steel, but... Ooh. The cub makes an odd squeaking noise and scampers into the night. But I was going to save you. This is really sad. I wonder if we had better, what's the word I'm looking for? Traits. Gosh, what is it with me and words? Like, I struggle. I have problems. This is sad. The music is really beautiful in this game too. They did a great job on the atmosphere. Nice. This might actually be a game where I do half successfully in combat. Half successfully, or just half or I am half successful. I don't know why I even bother. I feel like we should be able to. We can't. Can we get this one? Nope. Can we get that one? Not sure what makes the difference between. The Queen of Heaven lies recently shattered. The sharp lines of a chisel and hammer betray a vandal's hand. We're gonna pray. After a few moments of silence, it's easier to forgive the foolish vandal, whoever they were. Yeah, we should have avenged. But we got pride and faith. I hope pride is a good new trait, proud. I wonder if you just have to hit these at like a certain angle. I don't know. I am not sure. I'll do some looking into the wiki and stuff as we move along. I actually don't even know if there is a wiki. I'm sure that there is. I don't know. For the first little bit, I just kind of wanted to get first impressions with you guys. Let's go off this way. See, okay, now what if I hit it from up there? Yeah, you must just have to hit them at a certain angle. Yeah. I don't know, whatever. Okay, let's check out this. Would you like to heal or revive all party members? Sure. Goddess heals your wounds. Ugh, we are gonna have to go use that thing again. How about we just use this again? Oh, we can't. We should have. Okay, so we need to remember that in the future. I knew I should know better than to start bragging about doing well at combat, because that's the minute I stop doing well. Whoa. Oh, no, run. Ooh, holy crud. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. No, I died. Well, that's what I get. Okay, what do we need to improve on here? So we've got endurance 15, spirit. Let's improve our charm. Let's go and rest. Oh wait, let's talk. The priestess sings of internal companionship. Her voice floats to you as if from a half-forgotten dream. You have unlocked the Songweaver as a playable character for future journeys after this one is complete. Good to know. Wild Firefly Rest, recovering from the journey. 5 charms and 3 endurance. Anita. Wild Firefly, help. I've lost the boy, the apprentice. The goddess will punish me. Let's search for him. After thorough scouring, you find the boy sleeping in a foxhole. Shoo fox mama. I'm his caretaker now, not you. Thank you, Wild Firefly. Don't tell anyone, all right? I'll pray for forgiveness. We gain compassion and faith. Nice. As dawnbreak, a figure approaches the camp. King Mardokh, he's kind of handsome. Anyway, announces the righteous sun has hereby vanquished and destroyed the temptress moon. All tribes are graciously allowed to swear fealty to King Mardokh. You, however, must die. Prepare yourself for annihilation in 3 dawns from now. He has worked in secret for years to lead us towards a new age of enlightenment and civilization, an age of the sun to unite all the tribes. You represent the old ways of idols, chaos, and anarchy. But there's only one truth, and he shall triumph. It is written. The cultist swaggers into the dawn. Could the Queen of Heaven really be destroyed? Surely there is another explanation. 3 days remaining. Okay, guys, we're going to call it there. This is a first preview of Moon Hunters. I'm really excited to play this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.